Alright. Right. So shalom, shalom to the house of Israel. Alright. Okay. With the Hebrew Israelite, we're coming week in and week out. Alright, to bring that gospel, to prophesy to the winds. Okay, we have to prophesy to the winds, man. That's what the Most High ordained us to do. And that's what we're doing, you know. Obviously, according to our Hebrew calendar, to the way we calculate things, you know, today is the beginning of, from yesterday night, is the beginning of how do you call it? Of Chaanakah, okay? The dedication. Because our people, you know, used to follow that. They used to do that feast. It's a feast of 8 days. It's 8 days starting today, okay? So that's what we do. So we're gonna start with that. But before we start the work, we're gonna turn to the east and we're gonna give our praises. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Wadash. Alright? Double honors to the apostle, you know, and the apostle and the priest and the elders who teach and rule well. Alright? Peace salutation to the brother who are in the lot doing this work, man. You know, it's not easy. There's so many things going against us. Okay, sometimes you're discouraged, but you were ordained to do this work. When you read Jeremiah, I believe 5 and 1, of 1 and 5, one of those two telling you that before you were conceived in the let's say in the belly, in the womb of your mother, I knew you. So the Most High knew that, you know, in 2022, in 2015, in 2019, 2018, even for some brother 2023, you were gonna start the work. Okay, this is something that's ordained, man. All right, so we have to do the work. We want to better our life. Yes, we want to do things. We want to be. A lot of us are talented. A lot of us got music talent, you know, business talent, business acumen, leadership quality, everything, you know. But we sacrifice all of those things to do the work of the Most High. Okay, right? So, shalom, who I have to the brothers and the sisters who are awaiting the return of our Lord and Savior, you know, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Quickly go to Matthew 19 and start at 27. I want to make a point before you carry on, man. You know? I want to make a point before you carry on.
This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27.
Right.
Then answered Peter and said unto him,
right.
Behold, we have forsaken all,
right,
and followed thee.
Right. Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee, man. You know, help him get in.
Chapter 19. 19, I've got 19. 37.
So I'll finish it off.
Yeah, read it from the top.
Okay, this is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him,
right,
Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Right, so Peter, they were catching hell. They were like, yo, Yahweh, we left everything, man. You know, like we used to be fisher, we used to make money on a daily basis. You told us that we were gonna be fisher of men and everything, but we hear like it's not as easy. So what are we gonna gain out of that? Like you go to work and then at the end of the day, the boss don't want to give you money. You're like, yo, I've been working all of these days, right? So they're asking Yahweh Shai. So this is what Yahweh Shai is telling them. Because you got brothers that are worrying about a lot of things. You know, they're like, yo, I want to do the work, but I've got this, I've got that to do, man. It's not easy, which is understandable. It makes sense. You have to come, because you come from a system, you got to feed your family. You're a man, you want to have your quality life. And we live in Babylon, man. A lot of people are driving nice cars, they have the yard, they have the woman, they have the life, they can travel, they got good trading. What about us? So it's okay to ask yourself this question, but you have to listen to the master. Okay? So what is the master saying?
What shall we have therefore?
Right, what shall we have therefore? Carry on.
Verse 28. And Yahweh Shai said unto them,
right,
Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me,
right, you which have followed me, right, so like the work like we're doing, carry on,
in the regeneration,
meaning like, brother, we're doing the work in the time of Yahweh Shai, right? They are back today doing the work as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because from the time that he died and everything, that's the kingdom right there. That's the end of time. But the end time take long. All right? We're still in the end time though. We're near the end, but we're still in the end time. All right? We're near the end of it. So carry on.
When the Son of Man,
right? When the Son of Man
shall sit in the throne.
Shall sit in the throne. So when you come back, you know, to get back what we deserve, what's ours, when you come back to establish the kingdom, carry on.
Of his glory.
Of his glory, that's the kingdom. That's us being immortal. That's him ruling forever. All right, having subdued all these nations, being our slaves. Carry on.
Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones.
You also shall sit upon. So he's talking to who? He's talking to his disciples. They will sit upon 12 thrones, and those thrones represent rulership, crown. Okay. Carry on.
Judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right. So everything will be set in order, man. That will be what? That will be the government. You know, what does the government do in this country? The government set everything in order, right?
Yeah.
So to speak. That's what they're going to be doing. That's what I mean by that. Carry on.
Okay. Verse 29. And everyone that have forsaken houses.
And everyone that has forsaken houses, meaning like when he came in here, some people, they had to leave the yard because the women took the yard with the children, so they left the yard. But because of the work, when they came in the truth, they weren't getting along with the woman anymore. Some people started to catch hell. They couldn't pay for the mortgage and whatever. They had to let that go. But they had to follow Yahweh Shai. All right? Carry on.
Or brethren.
Right? Or brethren.
Sisters.
Or sisters. So when you come in this truth, you become enemy with people because they don't understand you. Your brothers and your sisters telling, why are you crazy? Why are you following these people? Why are you wearing garment? Why are you in this truth? This is crazy. Why are you doing this? You lost your mind. You were a very clever guy. How come you left all of that just to do this stupid shit? So now you're not in speaking term with them. No, you don't understand them. Things that, and even people that see you in the street, they're like, this guy's a weirdo, man. This guy was Mitch, like big Mitch out here, man. You wearing garment now following this crazy African guy? You mad. You know what I mean? Carry on.
Or father, or
right?
mother.
So your father and your mother won't be happy. Every time you have a discussion with them, a conversation about the truth, they're like, this guy, man, my son, I can't really trust him anymore. I don't believe that he will bring the money that he said he was going to bring. I don't see him to be a guy, upstanding, high stature guy in society, man. He's going to act like a loser. I can see it. All right? This is what happened when you come in this truth. Right? So he's telling them, carry on.
Or mother, or wife.
Or wife. So a lot of us lost, a woman. This is my case. When I came in, before I came in the truth, when I started to come in the truth, that's when that's when all hell broke loose. Obviously, there was an underlying situation before that, but that didn't help either. That made it worse. So we have to part ways. I didn't want to follow her. I'm a man out here, man. I want to follow the way of Yahweh Shai. She don't want to follow Yahweh Shai. So what's going to happen? We're going to split. Yeah. And so a lot of brothers, even right now, I've been in that situation where the women don't really, act like they used to act the right way before they came in the truth. Once they came in the truth now, boom. Even some people, that you say hi to, before you came in the truth, you were saying hi to them, everything was good. But when, the moment they see you in these garments, when you say hi to them, they will act like they don't see you. Or they will see you in the street, they'll be like, hey, how you doing? They'll play two-faced, but they won't be real anymore because they're thinking, this guy he's crazy. That's why people don't want to be in this truth. It takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of confidence to be in this truth, man. You got brothers, the minute they saw their parents, they split away from they broke out from brothers. They can't come to the yard, to that area anymore. They don't want to be kicked out of the yard. This truth is serious. This truth is heavy, man. Well, some family are like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some family are like that, man. Yeah?
Or children,
right?
Or lands, for my name's sake.
Right, for my name's sake, all right? Children, so you won't see your children anymore. Sometimes the baby mom don't want you to see their children. You go to court to try to get them back, to try to see them, to have shared custody. It's serious, man, all right? Land, some people could build house. So, in Africa, they have to sacrifice that to do the work. Working on Sabbath day when you can work double time or triple time on Saturday. They make money to try to build something, but you sacrifice a lot of things, right? So that's that. So carry on.
For my name's sake,
yeah,
shall receive
an
100-fold,
100-fold,
and shall inherit everlasting
and
life.
shall inherit everlasting life.
It's worth it, man. It's worth it.
So it's worth it losing everything on this side and getting the kingdom and being blessed. You know how many times you're gonna be blessed in this kingdom?
100-fold.
More like you're gonna be flying. You're gonna dwell in other planets. There's other hidden planet out there that people don't know about. That's how Yahweh Shai say, and in my father's mansion there are many mansions. In my father's house there are many mansions. Many. This is the house. This is the father house, man. The universe. There's many planets. There's a lot of things that we don't even know. We can't fathom what the Most High has for us, man.
He's got plan for us, bro.
All right, so it's about having faith, man. In this thing, bro. Okay. So now, happy Chaanakah. Okay, happy Feast of Dedication. All right, to the brothers and sisters.
Hanukkah.
All right, Chaanakah. Chaanakah.
When I studied Judaism in school.
Yeah, come. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right. So now we're gonna get into it. Okay. So we're gonna talk about the feast quickly, and then we're gonna carry on, man. All right. So go to John 10 and 22. We're gonna show to the brothers and the sisters, obviously that they know it, that even Yahweh Shai himself was following the feast of dedication. So let him find the John 10 and 2, because I want him to follow, because it's very important.
John.
And that's further proves that the validity of the Apocrypha, because that event took place in that time period that the Apocrypha talks about, the time of the Maccabee. All right, the Greek captivity. All right, so why is Yahweh Shai, follow that, if the Apocrypha is a lie, like the Christians like to say. All right, it's about time that we grow, man, in knowledge. So yeah, read it.
This is John chapter 10, verse 22.
Right.
And it was at Jerusalem.
Right, and it was at Jerusalem.
The feast of dedication.
The feast of dedication.
And it was winter.
And it was winter. Yeah, carry on reading me.
Verse 23.
Yeah.
And Yahweh Shai walked in the temple of Solomon's porch.
Right.
Verse 24. Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, How long dost thou make us to doubt?
Right. How long does that make us to doubt? Carry on.
If thou be the Christ.
If thou be the Mashiach, yeah.
Tell us plainly. Verse 25. Yahweh Shai answered them.
Right.
I told you, and ye believe not.
Right.
The works that I do.
The works that I do.
In my Father's name.
In my Father, and that's one proof as well that there's no such thing as Trinity. Because Yahweh Shai is a God. The Bible says in Psalm 82 and 6 that we are God.
Yeah.
So he's a God, but he's not God.
He's the only begotten.
He's only begotten Son.
Yeah.
Okay?
You see where it says here?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you say what?
That's verse 26 when you get there.
Yeah, carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
The works that and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name.
The works that I do in my Father's name, they don't believe it, because like a lot of brothers don't believe in this truth. They don't believe in Yahweh Shai. They're walking around like zombie land. Not only if it's a zombie land, man. That spirit over here, that spirit, the demon that rule, over not only if he put people in a zombie-like state, man. A lot of people are zombies out here, man. Read it.
They bear witness of me.
They bear witness of me, yeah.
Verse 26. But ye believe not.
But ye believe not, yeah.
Because ye are not of my sheep.
Because ye are not of my sheep. Further proving that in order for you to be in this truth, your name needs to be in the book of life. In order for you to be in this truth, your name needs to be in the book of life. So the reason why a lot of your friends, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother don't want to know about this because it's not for them. All right, it's not for them. You were ordained to know this truth. All right, so that's the proof that Yahweh Shai himself used to, do these feasts, man. The Chaanakah. Okay, now Go to First Maccabee, huh? Finish it off, yeah.
As I said unto you.
Right?
That's what it said?
No. Yeah, leave it there. Let's go to First Maccabee 4, and let's start 46. Show you First Maccabee. Find it first and then.
Monthly table of contents. First couple pages.
Let me hold on. Yeah, so, you know, obviously our people, you know, that they drift in the Maccabees, man. You probably need to read the book of Maccabees more and more. It's a powerful book, man. There's an energy that comes when you read a Maccabee. You start to trust Yahweh more and trust yourself more as well. And believe in the ability that the Most High put in you. So these brothers, they went to work, man. You know? So chapter 4. First Maccabees chapter 4. You know? You're my brother. You know that you're an Israelite? You know that you're an Israelite, right? That's right. Yeah, chapter 4. And let's start verse 36. You know, they know that they're Hebrew Israelite, but now it's time you have to now kind of follow, you know? You have to follow the laws, man. You know? We are Israelite, we follow the laws. All right? You got people rolling up their windows. But you got, at that time, when you roll down your window for the Spirit to come in, you say, no, I don't want to come in.
What verse?
All right, you don't want to hear his words? Okay.
What verse?
All right. Verse 36.
36.
All right.
Top of page.
Yeah, man, let's go, man. Let's do the work. You know? Yo, my brother, do you know that you're an Hebrew Israelite? What country are you from? You're British, but where your parents from? All right, so you're an Israelite. Just know that. All right, 36, yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go.
It's the First Maccabees,
yeah,
chapter 4,
right?
Verse 36.
Let's go.
Then said Judas, and his brethren, behold,
right?
Our enemies are discomfited.
Right?
Let us go up to cleanse,
right, and
dedicate the sanctuary.
Right. So the Maccabees, they went against the Greek, the Edomite, and when that did like that, they destroyed, they beat the Edomite. So they say now that our enemies are beaten, the Maccabees are a strong warrior. You know? They went against the Edomite, man. Yeah, read the book of Maccabees, bro. You better read that book. Yeah. You better read that book, man. Okay, it's a powerful book. These are people were very strong. They were born in Greece. Yeah, Israelite in Greece.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's get out to the 4 corners.
Yeah, and people always used to be in Europe, man.
It classes them as a smithful bird.
You know what I'm saying? People don't know, man. They don't know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so yeah, read it, man. I carry on.
Verse 27, 37, my bad.
Right.
Upon this.
So before you go, they say, let us go up and cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary. Because the Greek, when they took over, they destroyed the second temple. They cut.
Solomon.
No. The second temple, that's after Solomon. Yes, Solomon, when Solomon died, that's after that. They went and they conquered us, yeah, and they took over her temple.
In Greece?
No, in Jerusalem.
Wow.
And then they cut the head of a pig and they put it right in the middle of the altar, man. Just to mock us. The Greek, the Edomite, man.
No, in the sanctuary.
Yeah, and they profane us. They didn't want us to be Israelite. If you say that you're Israelite, if you follow the law, if you don't eat pork, they're gonna kill you. They did a lot of things. Yeah, that's why when you go to in the New Testament, if you talk about the Greek, they go between the Jew and the Greek. He talks about the Greek, the Israelite, that because like you were born in this country and you're British. And there's a lot of Nigerian, a lot of Jamaican that never went back to their country, and all I know is British. They speak British, they have the British ways. A lot of our people were like that in Greek. Because they're in Greece, because they took over us, they took over our people.
How is the mountain of Zion?
You know?
True, that's a good question.
Israel.
That's in Jerusalem.
Yes.
But people say it's in America, like, man.
Yeah, that's what people say, but there's a lot of lies in this country. America, this is where our people went. The northern tribe. When they left the captivity in Assyria, they went to America. But America is not Zion.
No.
America is Zion in a way. Right, because who are Zion? We are Zion. Wherever you see Israelite, that's Zion. But the original place, the physical place, Zion, Israel. That's why the Most High will what? He will destroy all these nations and he will put us back where? You understand that? Right. But America is not the original Zion. That's what, you know, there's a lot of doctrine out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The original Zion is Jerusalem. This is why this is why these people are there. Who lives in Israel right now?
Muslims.
Who rule Israel right now?
Jewish people.
Yeah, the Amalekites.
Amalekites, yes.
There's a reason why they live there. You know why they live there? Because it's a prophecy that the Most High chased us away from Jerusalem because we weren't doing the right and we weren't keeping the law. And he put our enemy there to punish us, to push us to jealousy, so we can come back to him. But when the time is fulfilled, which is near, he will kick them out and put us back there. Do you understand that?
War's got to happen. Something's got to happen, though.
Right, and that's the reason why the Third World War happened in that area.
There's
Middle
no
East.
Muslims there as well, though.
Yeah, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with the
Everything
people.
was done.
You know what I'm saying?
Most High did that to make us jealous.
Yeah, he put other people there.
That's our home.
Yeah.
It's a relationship, isn't it?
You know, yeah.
Yes. But you have to keep the law. The law,
Yeah.
that's the relationship. Yeah.
But we're still in bondage up to this day, so we have to keep the law to the best of our ability.
Yes,
We can't
right.
keep all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's impossible.
So
That's why Messiah gave his life for his
let's
We still got to try, though.
don't focus. Yeah, you gotta try. You gotta try. You're right.
You can't say, the law's there, we can't do it. So that means I'm going to make every sin in the world. Get
Well, I
it?
know,
Yeah,
I know
you
for a
can't.
fact, if I can speak to most high, we have to try to say, we're all struggling. We can't keep the whole.
No, we can't keep the whole up, but you have to try the
Until
best
this day in
ability.
biblical times, you're still in bondage, and you have to keep you have to try and keep it as best
Yes.
as you can.
That's why you say you have to
And
rehearse it.
reform from that mindset of this world.
All right, let's keep it. Let's keep the order and let's read it. Let's go, man.
This is the first
Verse 37,
Maccabees,
37, yeah.
chapter 4,
Right.
verse 37. Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together
Right.
and went up into Mount Zion.
Right. So they left Greece and then went to Zion because that's where the temple is. You understand what I'm saying?
The Levitical temple.
Huh? Yeah, the temple in Jerusalem. That's where we used to do sacrifice. That
Yeah.
temple.
Awesome.
Jerusalem. Yes. Yeah. Carry on.
Verse 38.
Yeah, my brother.
Okay. And when they saw the sanctuary desolate,
Right.
and the altar profaned, and the gates burnt up,
Right.
and shrubs growing in the courts,
Right.
as in a forest,
Right.
or in one of the mountains,
Yeah.
yea, and the priests'
Right.
chambers pulled down.
Right.
Verse 39. They rent their clothes and made great lamentation,
Right.
and cast ashes
Right.
upon their heads.
Right.
Verse 40. And fell down flat to the ground
That's right.
upon their faces, and blew an alarm with the trumpets, and cried toward heaven.
Right.
Verse 41. Then Judas
Right.
appointed certain men to fight against those
Right.
that were in the fortress,
Right.
until he had cleansed the sanctuary. Verse 42. So he chose priests of blameless conversation, such as the pleasure in the law. Sorry, such as had pleasure in the law. Verse 43. Who cleansed the sanctuary and bare out and defiled stones into the unclean places.
Right.
Verse 44. And when, as they consulted what to do with the altar
Right.
of burnt offerings, which was profane.
Right. So they went in and tried to restore the temple again, man. That's beautiful, man. Carry on.
Verse 45. They thought it best to pull it down,
Right.
lest it should be a reproach
Right.
to them. Sorry. Because the heathen had defiled it.
Right. They defiled them, man. They defiled it with also of Edom. You know?
Yeah.
Carry on.
Wherefore they pulled it down.
Right.
Verse 46. and laid up the stones in the mountain
Right.
of the temple in a convenient place,
Right.
until there should come a prophet
Right.
to show you what should be done with them.
Right.
Excuse me.
So you see, everything is in order. Everything was in order. They didn't go and say, "Oh, we're gonna be, you know, the prophet." I said they were warriors. They knew their place. In this truth, you gotta know your place as well. You know.
Yeah.
Everything is done in order, man. This is in order. Even when we do the teaching, everybody cannot talk at the same time.
No.
Everything has to be done in order. Everybody cannot read at the same time. Everything has to be done in order. Carry on.
Verse 47. Then they took whole stones
Right.
according to the law and built a new altar according to the former.
Right.
Verse 48.
Yeah.
And made up the sanctuary.
You see, and they say, and they took the whole stone according to the law, built a new altar according to the former. So that means that we have to go back to our old ways as well.
Yes.
You know, you can't be an Israelite and you're trying to be like a British or an American. Obviously, you live in the system. You have to do your best to have the way of the old prophets. You gotta be in it, man. If you do something, be in it 100%. Don't be, you know, don't half step, man.
Sure, I got told that as well in football as well.
Yeah, don't half step.
Can't be half-hearted.
You can't be half-hearted. You have to do it. All right, let's go, man.
Yeah.
Verse 48.
Verse 48. And made up the sanctuary
Right.
and the things that were within the temple and hallowed the courts.
Right.
Verse 49. They made also new holy vessels.
Right. So they made also new holy vessels. Right.
And into the temple they brought the candlestick and the altar of burnt offerings and of incense and the whole and the table.
Right. And that's how we burn the incense from time to time, man.
Yeah.
You know. Carry on.
Verse 50. And upon the altar they burnt incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick
Right.
they lighted,
Right.
that they might give light in the temple. Verse 51. Furthermore,
Right.
they set the loaves upon the table and spread out the veils,
Right.
and finished all the works which they had begun to make.
That's right.
Verse 52. Now on the 25th day of the 9th month,
Right.
which is called the month Caslu,
Yeah, the most cash, which is like the kaslau in kaslau in Hebrew.
or Caslau,
Yeah. That's the month for the like
yeah.
the 20
September.
the 29th month, right, of the Hebrew, which we are the 9th month of the Hebrew calendar right now, and we start in the 25th day, all right, of the 9th month. And from yesterday sundown to now sundown is the 25th day of the 9th month. All right, carry on. Not according to this calendar, the Roman calendar, but according to the Hebrew calendar. Okay.
Yeah, which
Carry
is
on.
called the month Caslu in the 148th year. They rose up betimes in the morning.
Right.
Verse 53. And offered sacrifice
Right.
according to the law
Right.
upon the new altar
Right.
of burnt offerings,
Right.
which they had made.
That's right. Carry on.
Verse 54. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it. Even in that was it dedicated with songs
Right.
and cyphers
Yeah.
and harps and cymbals.
Right.
Verse 55. Then all the people fell upon their faces,
Right.
worshipping and praising the God of heaven,
Yahweh.
Yahweh of heaven, who had given them good
See,
success.
so that's a lesson. Your life, yeah, you're gonna make it through Yahweh, man. You know, you're gonna make it through Yahweh.
I believe that as well.
You know?
I love that.
Look at people that are trying to make it without Yahweh. Look what's going on. Look at Kanye West.
That's our
You know what I'm
strength.
saying?
Spiritual attack.
Look at all those people that are trying to sell their soul to make money. The Israelites. We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to believe in Yahweh
Yeah.
and then have good success.
Yes.
Good
Sure.
success. Okay, carry on.
Have faith.
Right.
Verse 56.
Uh-huh.
And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days,
Right.
and offered burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice
Right.
of deliverance and praise.
Right.
Verse 57. They decked also the forefront of the temple
Right.
with crowns of gold
Right.
and with shields, and the gates and the chambers they renewed and hanged doors upon them.
Right. They made it look nice. They made it look glorious again. You know. Like Trump say, let's make America great again. They made the temple great again. You know. You know. Carry on.
Okay.
This is 58.
Yeah, verse 58. Thus was there very great gladness
Right.
among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away.
Right.
Verse 59. Moreover, Judas and his brethren, with the whole congregation of
Right.
Israel, ordained that the days of the dedication
Right.
of the altar should be kept in their season,
Right.
from year to year,
Right.
by the space
Right.
of 8 days.
See that? For the space of 8 days. So we celebrate in
every
this
year.
one, but it is 8 days. From today, you have to count 7 more days.
So
Alright.
that's Sunday.
Right, 7 more days. That's why it's finished. So you have to be in the spirit. And I will talk about that in a minute. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. From the 5 and 20th day
So that means the 25th day, yeah, of the month.
of the month, Caslu,
Yeah, Caslau, yeah.
Caslau,
Uh-huh.
with mirth and gladness.
It's like with mirth. Mirth mean like, you know, how people 8 days they will drink, they will eat, they will, you know, celebrate everything. So you can do that, but at the same time you have to meditate on that term, dedication. You have to dedicate yourself to the Most High.
Yeah.
Those 8 days need to allow you to dedicate yourself to the Most High. Because remember, everything that you're trying to do on this earth, the Most High know that already. If you put Yahweh first, it will help you in everything that you want to do, man. It will help you. But just sometimes it tests you first to see if you're really about it before I open the doors. Carry on.
Verse 60. At that time, also they builded up the Mount Zion.
Yeah.
So it's like verse 60. At that time, also they builded up the Mount Zion,
Right.
with high walls
Right.
and strong towers,
Right.
round about, lest the Gentiles should come and shred it down.
You see that? So they made sure that these people are not able to. That's why you see those, you know, high walls in Jerusalem and that. Maccabees are the one who did that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. That's it.
As they had done before.
Yeah, as they have done before, man. So yeah, so you know, we have to dedicate now. These as we enter in hardship, okay? You gotta understand. Though we're going to Babylon, all right, we're leaving Babylon and we're going back to Zion. The Bible says, get Acts 14 and 22. The Bible, this is what the Bible says, man.
I'm going back to this.
Yes, yeah, back to so show him Acts
22, yeah?
Yeah, show him that. Don't worry, man, we got you.
I understand.
We got you, man. We got you.
14. No, 14 and 22.
Well, before we carry on, I would like to last time when I was preaching, I wanted to give like a precept regarding, you know, in the New Testament showing that the Gentiles, you know, were the Israelites. So it's Acts 15, 16, and 17, right? And that's in regard to John 11:52 and 1 Chronicles 16 and 13. So you can add, you know, you can add up to that breakdown, Acts 15, 16, and 17, right? And as far as Hebrew 11:4 here as well, I was trying to explain to the brother. So it means that the latter days church, which the 12 apostles, including Paul and us, the today prophet, are being used, all right, to usher the completion of the old covenant through the faith in a Mashiach, a more perfect and a more complete form of the former covenant. That's what, you know, Hebrew 11 and 14 means. All right, so you ready, guys? Let's read Acts 14 and 22, man.
This is Acts chapter 14,
Right.
verse 22. Acts chapter 14, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
Confirming
Right.
the souls.
Uh-huh.
I made the same mistake.
Sorry.
No, I made the same mistake. I can't say it. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them
Right.
to continue in the faith.
So the most is exhorting us, the Spirit exhorting to continue in the faith.
Yeah.
You shouldn't stop this faith. Once you come into it, you shouldn't leave it. You know, this is a precious thing, man. Don't leave it. Make sure that you hold on to that, man, because very soon you will see the blessings. Hold on to that no matter what. Be strong, man. Aren't you a warrior? Be strong. Carry on.
And that we must, through much tribulation,
Right.
enter in the,
Right,
into
you
the
see that?
kingdom of Yahweh.
We must, through much tribulation, enter the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So it's going to get hard. All right? Right now, they're talking about, you know, rationing eggs. You know, eggs is very, there's not, the production of eggs are diminished greatly. You know, things are happening, man. Things are happening. It's going to get hard. Okay, it's going to get hard. You've got Russia got bombarded with a missile, you know, and Poland. Now, that's only 2 people that died, but that's just a rumor of war. We are already in the stage of the end time prophecy, man. All right? Right, food shortages, which is famine. You know, of course, there's no money, what you feel is going to happen. There's no food, what you feel is going to happen.
Right.
So we have to get ready, man, spiritually. All right? Jacob trouble is right at the door, man. Go to, you know, Isaiah 62 and verse 2. You know, help the rabbi as well, man. Isaiah 62 and verse 2, man. Let's read the word. All right? Let's strengthen ourselves, man. You know? Isaiah is Old Testament. Old Testament.
That's way back this side.
Yeah.
Right. Go to the index.
What verse?
2.
Alright.
Yeah, keep going. Isaiah is after Song of Solomon.
Yeah.
Isaiah is right before Jeremiah.
Half a book of stars, yeah. It's a book of prophecy, isn't it?
Yeah. So 62, chapter 62 and verse 2. Yeah, read it, Malak. Read it. Read it out.
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 2. And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness,
Right, and the Gentile shall see thy righteousness. Carry on.
and all kings, and all kings
Right.
thy glory.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt be called
Right.
by a new name,
Right.
which the mouth of the Lord shall name.
Right. So Israel is waking up, man. You know, our glory will start showing very soon, because right now we like drones, you know, when you go like silver, right? And after that, I forgot the term. There's a term for that, but the silver doesn't shine anymore. Okay, dross or something like that. It's like we lost our glory through captivity and slavery and being in Babylon and that, but the Most High is telling them that we're coming back. So did they see that? When I asked the brother earlier, I said, you know that you're Israel, what did he say? He said, no. There's the first one and the second one. I asked 3 guys today. The guy from Nigeria and the other guy at the back, he was a bit, you know, timid about it, but the other guy was like, he knows Israel. Why? Because more people now know that they're Israelite. More Jake know that they're Israelite. More blacks and Hispanics know that they're Israelite. So what do you think is going to happen now? Go to 2nd Ezra 16, okay, and 71. Okay? This is what's going to happen. We need to pay attention, man. Even as we speak right now, there's a lot of agents.
14.
You know, there's a lot of weird activities that's around us.
What chapter?
People popping out of nowhere, wanting to be friends with you. You don't even know where they come from.
Yeah, bro, I remember when I was in school, in secondary school, yeah. That's when I'm not when I first started like following the Lord and that, but obviously I started reading my Bible more, taking it more
Most of the time,
seriously.
to put the spirit on you.
When I was in school, obviously it was full of Edomites, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, full of Edomites basically. And then all of a sudden I just had this fame, like I'm walking in the playground and people are just like, you know what I'm saying, trying to be.
If I tell you the truth here, guys, I'm being honest. I picked up my Bible about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, in school, child, I never read it. I never had it. I only went to church, funerals, weddings.
Speak louder because you're going to have to edify people.
I only went to the church for funerals, weddings and christenings. I never had to go Sunday school. My parents would always say to me, understand where you come from to know where you go. And you know, they always gave us that free will. Saying to go and seek our knowledge where we go. So I was in, I was following, the usual, the Christmas, the Easter, the New Year's, the birthdays, all of that stuff.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's beautiful. So you were saying about that, but that's because you're Jake. It's because you got the souls, you know. But what I'm talking about is like agents trying to befriend you, you know. But even these might try to befriend you. They don't befriend you because they like you, you know. They want to take the soul that you have. Like look what they do to Kanye. They use Kanye. As soon as he woke up, what did they do? Try to freeze his account. Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, but it's all rubbish.
You know, all rubbish, all lies. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because
but the Bible and Jewish, the Torah,
The Torah is basically the Old Testament.
The Jewish.
They follow Talmud.
They follow Talmud, but that and the Bible is two different things.
Yes. They're not our people, man. They're not the people.
What's Talmud?
They just took Talmud is the Bible of the fake Jews. And if you read that Talmud, it's madness, man.
I thought the Torah was basically the first couple books of the Old Testament.
But
I say the Torah is the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Why did they take out 142 books?
Hold on. The Torah is the Old Testament. The Talmud is a book that they created, the fake Jews created. It has nothing to do with the Torah. Ask me what's the difference between the Talmud and the Torah. I say the Torah is the satanic Bible, if I can say that. And the Torah, the Talmud is the satanic Bible, and the Torah is our book. Do you understand that? Right. The Torah is the Old Testament.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the Old Testament. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Right. It's the book of the law. It's the book of
That's
the law.
what I'm saying.
Right. So yeah, carry on, read it. Did you find it?
Yeah, what chapter?
2nd Ezra 16. Getting dark, man. 2nd Ezra 16
No, page 7.
and 71.
No, 35.
No, 45.
35, yeah.
71.
Huh?
Right, let's start 17. Let's start 17.
70.
Then read it from 17. And this is what's going to happen, man. Now that you know that you're an Israelite, okay, now that the common, so-called Negro, and the common so-called 1950 American, so-called Hispanic know that he's an Israelite, this is what's going to happen. Because now that they're upset now, man, and they're going to come with something. They are working on it hard. They're gonna engineer hardship, man. Even if they're food, they're gonna start rationing. They're gonna start doing some things. They're gonna come up with something. Something is coming, man. Power cuts. Blackouts.
Already have power cuts already.
Right. Carry on.
So this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 17.
Right.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection.
What are you reading from? Oh yeah, carry on. Yeah, carry on.
A great insurrection
Right.
upon
Those.
that fear the Lord.
Right. So they will come for the men of the Lord, man. In various ways, but they're coming for the men of the Lord, man. They're coming. They're making their way to us, man. Think about it. We're speaking the truth, right, in the street. What happened to that basketball player? You know, Kyrie Irving and Kanye West. They wanted to stop them, right?
I was watching basketball as well, and they were talking about Kyrie Irving saying that he's out. What's he out? He's not playing anymore.
Yeah. Because he's a walking. He know that he's out of the matrix, basically. He doesn't need to play. He got money already. Kanye West don't need to be under those demons. He got his money. He can survive if they don't get them. But if they get them, that's further prove my point. They will try to get us too. The same way they're getting it because they have a more powerful, opinion. Like I was reading in Sirach 13 and 23, meaning that when the men or the great men speak, everybody listen, right?
When the rich man speaks, everyone listens.
Right?
The poor man speaks, they look down on
But we're the poor man, so people don't say, oh. But when Kanye West say that, what they do? They're trying to stop him. But as he grows, they will come to us. Because ultimately, we're the one in the street and on YouTube teaching people. Because Kanye and Irving just say that with the Israelites. We teach you how to be a child of God, how to follow the law. They're going to come for us.
True.
Do you understand that? Yeah. Makes sense. Carry on.
Verse 71.
Right?
They shall be like madmen.
They shall be like madmen. Right?
Sparing none.
Sparing none, yeah.
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Right. They'll come for us all sort of situation, man. You know what I mean? Also, but we gotta have faith. We yesterday, last time we spoke about faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta grow in this thing, man. You gotta be a man of prayer. When you wake up in the morning, pray. Have some time when you're at home. Pray to the Most High. Pray for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Pray for 30 minutes. Talk to the Most High. You know, it's a beautiful communication between the Most High to empower you spiritually, man.
Definitely.
All right, carry on.
Verse 72. But they shall waste and take away their goods.
Right.
They're good.
Yeah.
Their goods. And cast them out of their houses.
So that means that, your dreams, you want to do this and do that, houses, that. You got to pray to the Most High so He can guide you, because some people that have it, that will lose, man. Your only, how can I say, your only comfort, right? Your only treasure, should be in the Most High. Because He's the one that will to make way for you in His maze. He's the one that will make ways for you in Babylon, man.
100%.
Don't trust in the chariots and the horses being like
Don't trust in
the system.
Yeah.
The chariot and the horses is the system. A lot of Negroes and Hispanic trust in this system, man. Good credit, property, making money, doing this and that. They will lose it in 1 hour. But those who put their faith in Yahweh Shai, they will gain everything. They will have protection, divine intervention, so on and so forth, man. Read the last verse.
Verse 73. Then shall they be known,
right,
who are my chosen,
right,
and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
So we have to be tried. So when you go through tribulation, when you go through hardship, it's because the Most High is trying you. Gold is purified through fire, man. So in order for you to become gold, you have to go through hardship. So sometimes you ask yourself, why is it so hard? That's because the Most High is trying you. All right? Now read the last verse in 74. We're going to move on, yeah? Last.
Verse 74.
Right?
Hear, oh, you my beloved.
Right?
Saith the Lord.
You see that? So the Most High is calling us His beloved, man. The Most High is knowing what you're going through. You see it, man. This is the time for you to have faith. The new currency is faith. When all hell break loose, your currency will be faith. So you have to learn the way of the kingdom. You have to learn to see things when they're not there. You got to learn to believe when there's nothing.
Put on the spiritual eye.
That's it. But it's a training. It doesn't come like that one day. You got to train. It's a protocol to things. It's a way. It's a system. It's a pattern to things. Okay? All right, it's a code. Carry on.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Right, the days of trouble are at hand, man. It's coming, It's gonna be hard because the devil ain't gonna let go like that, you know. This devil ain't gonna let his kingdom go like that, you know. He's gonna shake his tails, you know. He's gonna try hard to keep it, you know. This is the same guy that said that I will be like God. He said he will be like that. Look how he can be like that, becoming a system to control everyone. Only God can control everyone, but they're trying to control us, man. You think they're gonna leave the kingdom like that? No, it's gonna be hard. So Jacob's trouble is right in the corner, man. It's coming. So let's prepare spiritually, mentally, physically.
But,
you know?
But I will deliver you.
But I will deliver you
from the same.
From the same. You see? Let's go now to Matthew 24 and 21. Man. Matthew 24 is the first book of the New Testament. First book of the New Testament. You know?
What verse?
Yeah, verse 21. Matthew 24 and 21. Matthew 24 and 21, man. All right? Tribulation is coming, man. Are you ready? We gotta get prepared, man. We gotta start praying more. You know, be in the spirit. We gotta try to fight our sins out here, man.
24 and
you know, we gotta try to do better. 24 and 21. Chapter 24 and verse 21. Are you there?
24 and 21.
Yeah. Matthew 24 and 21.
I don't have that.
You have it. Of course you have it.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, maybe it's dark, isn't it? It's dark, that's why maybe.
Well, I'm missing a page.
Yeah. You're missing a page. To everything. Get them everything. That's 21. Right. Yeah, let's go. Let's read it, man. Bring that out. Bring that out. Yeah, bring it out, man.
This is Matthew chapter 24,
right?
Verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation.
For then shall be great. For what? For then shall be great tribulation. Carry on.
Such as was not since the beginning of the world.
Right. Such as not such as was not since the beginning of the world. Carry on.
To this time.
Right.
Nor ever shall be.
Because this is the last round, man. Right? Slavery was nothing because it's going to get very serious. The Most High going to give us spiritual power as well. That's why you have to count on Yahweh, because it's not going to be like a simple battle, man. We're going to see the greatest battle on earth. We're going to see Yahweh bringing his power through his children, man. We're going to see the Most High turning the fisher that we are into hunters, into strong beings, man. Fighting off these demons, man. Fighting off the army, fighting off the police, man. They ain't going to be tough. Obviously, some of us will die in this truth. But for the most part, so brother will resist the devil, man. Brother will be able to do, people will come to brother, men will come for protection. They will have like section in places, protect them. Yeah. Trust me, man. This is what's coming, because it's going to be so hard, and the Most High is going to have to put the Spirit, His Spirit in us, for us to be able to. So go to verse 22. Read 22.
Verse 22.
You see what he says, man.
And except those days,
right? Yeah, but that's it, guy. Huh? Yeah, that's the guy. He's probably standing wherever, man. We don't give a shit. I shouldn't be scared of these people, man. We know what's going on, but it is what it is. Carry on.
Verse 22.
Right?
And except those days should be shortened.
Right? And if those days should be shortened,
there should no flesh be saved.
There should no flesh be saved, man.
But for the elect's sake,
those
days shall be shortened.
Those days shall be shortened, man. For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. See? So the Most High got us. It's going to be so hard if it doesn't shorten the days, bros. If it was possible, some of the elect will be seduced, man. They'll be taken by the flood that's coming. But the Most High said, La'ah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh shall say no, man. He got us. Okay? Let's go to John 16 and 33. Let's read the word of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh shall, man. John 16.
Yeah.
John 16, man. You go Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. It's the fourth book of the New Testament. John 16 and 33, man. Let's go. You know? Gotta understand what you're in, man. Brother want to be in the truth. They want to know that the Israelite, they want to have conversation about being Israelite. But you have the conversation and you have to live it 33. You have to live the life, man. That's what separates the men from the boys. You know, you got to live the life, man. You got to be ready to live this life. But it shows you what you're going to have to face. The time that's coming. You know?
John 16.
Yeah, John 16, man. John 16. He has to get it. He has to read it as we read it as well, man. Very important. You know, that way we stay in his mind. And that's how your faith comes, by hearing the word. You know, when you hearing it, you read it along, it stays in your spirit. You know? Otherwise it's gonna be just a wishy-washy Israelite. You don't wanna be, you wanna be excellent. You know, because we people is excellence. If we lost all of these benefits in this world, you might as well go hard in this truth. You know, you don't want to be a double loser. You know? Last verse. Yeah, that one. Yeah, carry on.
3, I'll fight
Yeah, 33, read it.
That's it, yeah.
Read it, my lad, read it.
This is John 16, chapter 33.
Right?
These things I have spoken unto you.
Right, I have spoken unto you, carry on.
That in me ye might have peace.
Right.
In the world you shall have tribulation.
You see that? So the real peace is with Yahweh Shai, man.
Definitely.
This world you're gonna have, all you have is tribulation, fake brothers, fake sisters, you know, fake people around you. They're not real, man. They're not for you. If something happens now, they'll run away from you, man. Yeah. You wanna put your trust in Yahweh Shai right now. Before you get found somewhere, you know hope, man.
But be of good cheer.
But be of good cheer, yeah.
I have overcome
you
the
see
world.
That? So all of what we're going through right now is prophecy. It's already been written. So you should, wow, your life is already written. Why are you worried about, man? You're in the truth now. All right? Just write it out with Yahweh and have faith, man. And Yahweh, when they come for you, Yahweh will be with you, man. That's it. Huh? Let's go to Revelation 20.
No, Revelation.
The last book.
The last book of the Bible.
Revelation 20, my love.
Right, it's good that you let him have to navigate, though.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Verse 20. What verse? No, chapter 20. Sorry.
Chapter 20, we'll start 4.
Verse 4.
You know?
It's a hefty one, still.
Woo!
Wow.
20, is it dead? 20 verse 4. Let's speed it up a bit more, man. It's getting dark out here, man. Well, it's already dark. It's already dark, mate. Revelation 20, man. Bring it. Let me find it for you guys.
All the pages stuck together, it doesn't mean
Pages,
oh yeah.
Ready, guys? Let's go.
Okay, this is Revelation,
Right.
chapter 20, verse 4.
Read that out.
And I saw thrones,
Right?
and they sat upon them,
Uh-huh.
and judgment was given unto them.
Right?
And I saw the souls of them
Uh-huh.
that were beheaded
Right.
for the witness of Yahweh Shai.
So some of us in this truth will have to perish, man. We'll have to die. We'll be martyrs, man. Some of us will be martyrs. Carry on.
And for the word of Yahweh,
Right? For the word of, beheading for the weakness of Yahweh Shai, man.
Chaanakah. So let me read it from the top.
Yeah.
This is Revelation, chapter 20,
Right?
verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And I saw thrones,
Right?
and they sat upon them,
Right?
and judgment was given unto them.
Right?
And I saw the souls of them
Uh-huh.
that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai,
Right?
and for the word of Yahweh.
See that? So a lot of brothers, like we say, man, they will be beheaded, you know, because they will say no to Esau, man. Look, if you die for this truth, you're going to be fine. Because your work will carry you, your work will follow you, and then you will come back. When Yahweh shall return, you will be glorious, you will be taken back, you will come back to life, and then you will rule. This is real. They do movies about that. They know what's going on. They know. They know that we are able to come back from life. They know that. Okay, carry on.
And which had not worshipped the beast,
Right?
neither his image.
Right, so we won't take none of these, you know, MARK, none of these Vanessa, none of these, you know what it is, man?
Yeah.
The RFID and the Karagma, we won't do that. Carry on.
So let me read it again. And which had not worshipped the beast,
Right?
neither his image,
Uh-huh.
neither had received his mark
Right.
upon their foreheads.
Right, and that's what people that say, oh, the mark I talk about. So in Ezekiel 9 talks about a mark. The angel, Yahweh shall tell the angels, put a mark on these people. But over here, he say, those who didn't receive the mark. So there's two different marks. So the first mark is the spiritual mark for one, and the second mark is the physical mark. You know, carry on. Yeah.
Or in their hands.
Uh-huh.
And they live
Right?
and reign
Right?
with Christ a
Right.
1,000 years.
Yeah, and that's the 1/3, man.
Yeah.
Those who be in the kingdom with Yahweh Shai. You understand what I'm saying? Carry on. Yeah.
Verse 5.
Uh-huh.
But the rest of the dead
Uh-huh.
live not again.
Right. Those who will perish, man. You know, the 2/3. Those who refuse this truth, they will perish. Carry on.
But the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years
Right.
were finished.
Right.
This is the first
The
resurrection.
first resurrection is like us when we coming back to life. When we become now, look, we're not coming back to life. When we take on the glorious body and we live forever.
Yeah.
You know, and those who die in the truth, when they come back, resurrection.
Yeah.
That's what it means, yeah? But yeah, so read verse 6 if you want.
Yeah. Verse 6.
Right?
Blessed
Uh-huh.
and holy
Right?
is that have part in the first resurrection.
Right.
On such the second death
Uh-huh.
hath no power.
So the second death is the destruction by fire, okay, through the missile and all of that. You know? Yes, that's coming. A lot of these people, right. That's right. All those people will die if they don't, those who refuse this truth. So we better stay in this truth if we want to avoid the second death. Carry on.
But they shall be priests
Right.
of Yahweh
That's right.
and of Yahweh Shai,
Right.
and shall reign with him 1,000 years.
Right. So we will reign with him 1,000 years, man. We will reign forever, but 1,000 years we will establish everything in his kingdom, to put people in their place, everything. We take 1,000 years to really set everything like the way it's supposed to be, man. You hear what I'm saying? I want to live forever, man. Yes, I want to live forever. Do you understand that? You know? So yeah, let's go to Revelation 3 and 10. You know? Yeah, all you have to do is go back. You know? Same book.
I want a bigger one.
Yeah, I will get you, don't worry. I will get you a bigger one. It's not a big deal. I will get you a bigger one. We do this work for real, man. You know what I mean? This is all we got, man. We're going to try it. You know, we're going to try. We're going to pray like the Most. Obviously, at the end of the day, you know, the Most High is the one that got everything, you know, in check. He's the author of everything, you know. But, you know, he's faithful. Chapter 3.
Oh, yeah, 3 and 10.
Verse 10, yeah.
Verse 10, yeah.
Verse 10. Yeah, read that, man.
This is Revelations chapter 3,
Right?
verse 10.
Bring that out.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
So because thou kept the word of my patience, right?
I also,
Right? So it's because you're doing the work, because you keep the law to the best of ability, because you love the Lord, you change your life, you're in the truth now, you don't do what you used to do before, you're trying your best to change your ways. Carry on.
I also
I mean, he sees you, man. Don't think he doesn't see you when you're struggling. He sees it. Carry on.
will keep thee
Right?
from the hour of temptation.
So the hour of temptation is all that hardship that will befall this kingdom. To see if you're really about it. When you read out certain things, you will see if you will keep the faith. The hour of temptation, man, that's why we're going. Someone brother touching her right now is tempting you to see where your heart is. Are you really with me or are you really in the word?
Your mind. Right?
Do you know what I'm saying? Yes,
Mind.
your heart. Your heart is your mind.
Form
Yeah.
your mind from this world.
Right. That's right. Carry on.
which shall come upon
Right.
all the world
You see that?
to
Yeah.
try them
You see?
that dwell upon the earth.
Right, to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. All right. Now let's go to Isaiah 33 and 6. The precept that we should all know by now. Everyone should know Isaiah 33 and 6. Man. That's at this point that's a basic precept, you know. But there's no such thing as a basic precept
Now,
because
this is basic still.
it's basic, but
Yeah.
it's life. It's powerful. It's basic, but it's powerful.
I think you and Haban was teaching me, bro.
Yes,
First
that's
question.
right. That's right. Yeah, Isaiah 33. That's right. That's right. You know? Yeah, so it's right in the middle. Yeah, I know it's right. We're gonna go down soon. 33 and 6, yeah? 33 and 6. Yeah, 33 and 6, man. All right, let's read it, man. Let's read it.
This is Isaiah chapter 33,
Right?
verse 6.
Right?
And wisdom
Right?
and knowledge
Uh-huh.
shall be the stability of thy time.
Right, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Read it.
And strength of salvation.
Right?
The fear of the Lord
Uh-huh.
is his treasure.
Right. So you see that? So you gotta get into that wisdom. Get into that wisdom. Get into that wisdom. Get into the word. Get into the word. Keep going. Don't stop. All right? Don't stop, man. Read 1 Thessalonians. Let me find it for you. 1 Thessalonians. 5 and 9. That's the one. First. That's it, man. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 9. That's the one right there. Right there, okay? Yeah, read it. I know, man. tune. A big tune.
This is First Thessalonians, chapter 5,
Right.
verse 9.
Bring that out. Bring that out.
For Yahweh hath not appointed us
Right.
to wrath.
Right? So that means whatever you're going through right now, it might be hard, but he didn't appoint you to destroy you, Chaanakah. Right? Carry on.
But to obtain salvation
But to obtain salvation
by our Lord Yahweh Shai.
by our Lord. Yeah. So everything that you're going through right now, because he wants you to obtain what? Salvation. So don't look at the hardship and the thing that's not going to know. The Most High got you, man. That's what we need to understand in this truth, okay? All right, moving on. Let's go to Revelation 7 and 4. Last book. Back to Revelation. Last book. Last book. Revelation 7 and 4. And 14. And 14.
7,
Yes, 7 and 14.
14.
Chapter 7 and 14.
Ready?
Yeah, read it. Let's go.
This is Revelation,
Right?
chapter 7,
Uh-huh.
verse 14.
Read that out.
And I also,
Uh-huh.
so Slakia, and I said unto him,
Right?
Sir,
Uh-huh.
thou knowest.
Uh-huh.
And he said to
Right?
me,
Uh-huh.
These are they which came out of
Right.
great tribulation,
Right?
and have washed their robes,
Right.
and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
Right? So what we're going through right now,
Wow.
the Most High is getting us ready to come out of that great tribulation. You know? This is powerful, you know?
Cleansed from the blood of the Lamb as well.
Right, so the
I'm sure.
blood is working for us. When you read the Bible, it tells you, and that overcame the beast by the blood.
Of the Lamb.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the blood worked for us. Yahweh shall give his life for us, man.
Yeah.
And in blood, you go what? Iron.
Yeah.
So the blood makes you strong. So that means we will be strengthened in the time of tribulation.
So you love you.
That's right.
I
love my Guinness too, man.
Yeah.
I love my Guinness.
It all links up,
Yeah,
don't it?
yeah, yeah.
All links.
You know what I mean?
Now in this time, bro, you think our purpose is we worry about work?
No, go
Follow
to
the
go.
extended
Look,
truth, man.
go find work. Yeah, do what you have to do, but your main priority is the truth. Because when you make it your priority, he already know what job you're supposed to get. He already know what place you have to be. He already know what woman you have to get. He already know what money he knows that. But the reason why he making it hard for you is because he wanna purify you. He tests you and gets you to get close to him. So the truth is supposed to be your priority. If you go the other way around, you're bound to fail. You gotta make Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai your priority first. And then he will open other doors for you. It's nothing for him to do that. Okay, so be strengthened, my brothers. Be strengthened. The Most High got us, man. We're going to read one more precept. I believe we're going to go to Romans 8:35. You know, one more precept. There's a lot of precepts that are, but we can't finish it. Like we have to follow the Spirit as well. Otherwise, it's going to be, you know, a noise without. I don't make my lesson, you know, long nowadays because, you know, let's get straight to the point. Let's edify the people, man.
Then Romans.
You know, that's the last verse, man. And we're going to say shalom to the brothers and the sisters, man. You know, that's the last verse, and we're going to say shalom to the brothers and the sisters, man.
What verse? 35?
Huh?
What verse?
Yeah, Romans 8 and 35. Let me get it. Romans 8 and 35, man. New Testament, bro. That's it, Romans 8. Huh?
I can't believe I've been through my experience in this life.
Just to do that, innit?
Just to wake up now to the word.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how one of us, man.
Huh?
It's well said.
least you
innit?
know, though.
Yeah. 35, man. Everything that you went through is for you to be in this truth. Because the Most High ordained you for salvation. The Most High prepared you for salvation. The Most High built you all this time for you to be in this truth, to be in the elect, a hopeful elect. So you gotta come every Saturday to do this work, man. And the Most High will open door for you when the time comes.
True.
Make the Most High your priority. Okay?
I'm not sure I understand.
Right. So let's read the last verse now.
Ready, bro. It's Romans chapter 8,
Right.
verse 35.
Right.
Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai?
Right. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai, man? Who? Tribulation, problem, not having money, joblessness, not having a woman, being sick, being feeble? No. Carry on.
Shall tribulation or distress
Right.
or persecution
You see that? The
or,
stress, the tribulation, the persecution,
or famine
or famine,
or
or
nakedness
nakedness,
or peril
or peril,
or sword?
or sword. Carry on.
Verse 36. As it is written,
Right?
for thy sake we are killed all day long.
Right.
We are
Right.
accounted as sheep
Right.
for the slaughter.
So we go through hell. People don't consider us doing it like clowns. You know, we go through hardship. Carry on.
Verse 37. Nay,
Nay, meaning no, la'al, no, never, God forbid. Yahweh forbid, man. Carry on.
in all these things
Right?
we are more than conquerors.
In all these things, we are more than conquerors. Remember that. In all these things, everything that we went through, we are more than conquerors, man.
through him that loved us.
Through him that loved us. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. With that, hopefully you were edified, you know. We will see you again. Yahweh Ratazah. Lord willing, you know, next Saturday doing the work again, man. We'll turn to the east and we'll give our praises. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Let's do it again. Allah, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Raha, Rakah, Badash. Kwam Esharala. We live in Babylon and we're going back to Zion. Yes, man.
He sings that
Very
Bob.
soon, man. Huh?
Bob
I think it's that guy. What's his name? You
Woodrow.
won't believe it, man. It's that guy.
Sanchez.
No. It's that guy, Eddie Murphy.
No, so that.
Eddie Murphy, man.
Yeah, I
He
see
have
it.
the song.
He does
Oh,
music
Jah,
now.
Jah, huh?
He does music.
No, he did some like at some point. Like he's very talented, man. That song is powerful. Yeah, of course.